Welcome back to SnowRunner, guys, and this is going to be a desert off-roading roleplay video. Now, what we're going to be doing in this video is we're going to be using our F650 weekend hauler with a gooseneck on the back to transport a few vehicles out to the dunes and have some fun. And as we pan the camera around, you can see that we have a very interesting lineup of vehicles today. We have the Ford Highboy, we have an Excursion, we have a Can-Am four-wheeler, and we have a highly modified Top Truck Challenge Ford Bronco. So we can't fit all of them, but we could definitely fit a few of them. So let's get down to loading these things up. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the ramps down. And as you can see, we didn't even need to, they're not powered ramps, so we can just pull them right down. And let's go ahead and swap over to, you know what? I want to bring the Excursion. The Excursion is a really fun rig, and I haven't really taken it out in a while, so it's definitely going to be a fun one to use out in the dunes. And not only that, I mean, this thing rarely ever leaves the garage, so it needs to be exercised, let's say. Although, let's go ahead and actually mount the bigger tires before we head out. There we go. I'm much more into that than I was the other one for sure. And we'll throw the off-road box in it. The off-road box should be better for out here anyway. And let's go ahead and get you loaded up. Nice and easy. And there he is. All right. So let's stop that engine real quick, shut it down, and I'm going to go ahead and grab, I think, the Can-Am now. The only thing is, I would really like to be able to tow the Can-Am as well as another one of these trucks, and the only problem with that is the fact that there's not all that much room on this trailer I might be able to put the Can-Am sideways. I might be able to. Let's find out. Actually, I might just be able to pack that in. Very carefully, but it does work. I mean, it's a squeeze, but it fits. It's a tight squeeze, but it fits. So now I'm gonna actually swap over to the. I wanted to bring the Highboy originally, but now I think I'm gonna. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to swap to the Bronco, and the Bronco is going to go on the back. I really, really like driving this thing, and I haven't actually checked the customization options in a while, so they may have changed, but let's see. Netting. I like the netting. I like the toolbox. The windshield, we can leave the windshield. We can leave the windshield off. Rear winch, I don't think we're going to really need that on this run, and since we're out in the desert, we might as well throw a canopy on the top to prevent ourselves from getting very, very sunburnt. So let's run this thing to the back of the trailer. And I think this one, I'm going to back it on. Easy. And it should fit perfectly. Wow, and that actually fits, I couldn't ask for a more perfect fit on the trailer than that. Legitimately, I could not, in any, possible universe, ask for a better fit on the trailer. That is absolutely beautiful. That just works, man. That just works. We've got the Excursion, the Can-Am, the Bronco. It's all there, and boy, does it all work so well. And I'll tell you something. If that doesn't scream... You know what? Hold on. I like having the Highboy here, but I'm going to break roleplay for a second and get rid of it, because it's not that I don't like it, but I just kind of... It's blocking the view of, one of the coolest rigs I think I've ever set up. I mean, I don't know. It's just really cool to me, the fact that we can make rigs like this now, and also the fact that one of the devs dropped some info recently that the ability to actually basically secure vehicles down to a trailer is actually coming soon. I'm going to be doing a deeper dive on that in one of my future news videos, but without any further ado, let's go ahead and pack this thing up and get it out in the dunes. So let me turn the free camera off and actually go back to the F650, because we're going to need to raise those ramps. Let's see, activate the ramp. Bring it up. Fire it up. And this thing is pretty much in base spec. It doesn't have any crazy engine or transmission setup. Let's go ahead and head out. Dude, how is that for a freaking weekend rig? Look at this setup, man. God, I can't get enough of that. It's just such a sick-looking setup. I love it. Although I do think it is advisable to stay on the road. You can tell he's been updating the interior a little bit, though. There's, like, texture on the seats now. It's really cool. If you've been following this mod for a long time, you'll know it's definitely one of the coolest mods on mod.io because he's constantly updating it. He recently released a fully functional wrecker body, which is all animated and everything, and I have a video of that on my channel if you want to check that out. I highly suggest it because it's one of the coolest things I've seen done with a mod thus far. The cool thing about leaving this thing in base tune, like the base engine, the base transmission, is that it feels very realistic and it feels like something that you would find actually in the game in the way it performs. It doesn't feel over the top. It doesn't feel like it could just, you know, like barrage through everything. And it definitely feels fairly balanced, and it looks the part, too. It really does. I mean, if SnowRunner had newer trucks, if it had, like, a variety of newer trucks, I really think this one would fit well in the game because it does a good job at blending into every scenario. Oh, man, it went all the way back to first on that one. Dang, dude. You gonna scrape the trip? Yes, you are. Oh, no! Does the diff lock help? No. The low sides on that trailer ruin it. Oh, God, are we actually... Really? You won't even go back? Jeez. Well, I've got a little bit of grip here. I might be able to use the asphalt to my advantage to push it backwards, but it's going to be a struggle either way because, like, in this game, when you end up... Okay, I wanted to keep it, like, realistic with engines and stuff, but screw it. I'm putting the giant engine in it, and just to get me out of here, because this is not a scenario that I planned on being in. Are you for real right now? Are you for real right now? Oh my God. You know, this really is terrible. The fact that, like, okay, I know the guy that made this map, and I love the guy, but man, why'd you have to include this bit? I didn't want to do this. But you know what? We're doing it anyway. We're doing it anyway. Yep. This is happening. I know this... Ah! Ooh! I know this might upset the realism people a little bit, but I was pushed to my last straw there. Come on. Come on. I don't care if it scrapes. Like I said, this very quickly turned from, oh yeah, this is like, you know, nice and realistic and everything, to like, yeah, we need giant tires and we need, you know, an Antarctic rescue truck. We need a whole bunch of stuff. But to be fair, what we really need to do, is find a good sand dune and see which one of these is the best at making it upset sand dune. But we need to find one that's fairly large. Oh, God. Yep. What? Ah! That wasn't planned at all. There's a good dune right there. Good dune for climbing, at least. And I've got to hand it to the vehicles on this trailer. They're staying on the freaking trailer really well. Lower those ramps, boys. All right, let's see how the Bronco... Really? Oh, well, the ramps didn't want to ramp, but that's okay. Let's see how it does going up this dune. And I picked a really steep dune, specifically because I wanted to see what these things could do if I, like, basically tested the factor of them being able to just explode off of a start and go up a dune. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Kick the clutch. High range. High range isn't very fast, but it's very controllable. It climbs really, really well. Doesn't really have any drama at the top of the dune, but it makes it up very, very easily, very consistently, and does exactly what it's supposed to do in a very realistic way, and that's extremely respectable. So we're going to park this guy right here, stop engine, and Renegade now. It's going to drive it right off the side. There's the Bronco up there. I'm going to try and go kind of where the Bronco's tracks were, so I can keep it relatively fair as to the starting line. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Kick the clutch, throw it high. Oh, she rips. Easy. Dude, this thing, I want to, like, go down the other side, turn around, and go back up again. Or not. Or yes. Come on, start it back up. No, come on. There we go. Oh, God. Oh, no! She's good. She's good. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 right there, bud. All right, and finally, the Excursion. Now, this thing is definitely the biggest of the three, but I think it'll be okay. I think it'll get up the dune no problem. I hope it'll get up the dune no problem. Oh, I didn't put the crazy engine in this thing. Ooh, that's actually really interesting because I'm running it on sort of more of the realistic engine. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's see what the big boy can do. Oh, God. All right. Big boy stalls out in high. Doesn't like that. Low minus. This is going to be a slow and steady boy. Oh. If it makes it, it'll be the slowest climb ever, but the most deliberate climb ever. Come on. Trying to be really careful. That is so steep. The front axle is just walking around. Oh, it found the grip, though. It found the grip, though. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, I'm feeling pretty good about this now. And she's there. Dude, this thing actually really rocked that. I'm serious. I didn't think it was going to make it when it started going up at the rate that it was, but it made it to the top. But not only did it make it to the top, it actually, like, there was a couple of spots there where I was like, I don't know if this thing's going to make it or not. But if you guys enjoyed this video, then let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and if you have any suggestions for things you'd like to see, drop them down in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time.